Mackay here with Ironside Ranch. I'm so sorry that I haven't had a video out or had as many videos out over the last week. I got really sick. Still haven't got my voice back and everything, so I've been having kind of a problem there. But I want to do a video today because we got some interesting things going on here in our whole world economy. So I'm in a house right now. You can see it's partially constructed. Construction stopped because they ran out of money, and I don't know if the house got picked up in a foreclosure. I'm doing the inspection on it. I don't know if it got picked up in a foreclosure or what exactly happened, but basically they ran out of money to finish, and so main floor's finished, but this is the upstairs, not finished out yet. So got me thinking about some things that are going on. We've got Cargill beef, the one of the four largest processors here in North America. They provide about 40%, I believe, of Canada's beef. I can't remember exactly what it is of the U.S., but I think it's like 25% if I remember right. But don't quote me. If somebody knows the stats or can look it up, post it down in the comments below. But they are going on strike here. Looks like December 6th at noon. They're supposed to be going on strike. And so we've seen what happens when the processors go on strike. But the big issue with this is that when those workers go on strike, I tend to see a domino effect, right? We just saw it with John Deere. John Deere just settled their strike. Do you think Kubota is not going to have a strike on their factory floors? If those workers and all those UAW workers, it's the same people that represent them. They're going to go on strike. I don't know when, maybe next year sometime, maybe sooner, but they're going to go on strike too, and they're going to renegotiate their contract and hopefully avoid a strike. If Kubota's smart, they'll start talking to the unions right now, saying, "Listen, I want to avoid a strike. What can we do?" Because it's going to be coming, and we're going to see it with I keep forgetting if it's Cargill or Cargill. Somebody post that down there and correct me. I think it's Cargill, and but we're going to see it with the other ones, the three other large beef processors out there, and we're going to start seeing them kind of follow suit behind this. And so, what's that going to tell you is that our grocery store beef, which is 80% of the market, that grocery store beef is going to start coming up. So it's time to start getting with your local producers, people like us, and that grow a couple cows a year, or even if they grow a couple hundred cows a year, a couple thousand cows a year, give it to those local producers that can get you what you want. They'll get you a better quality. It's going to be processed using local processors, so you're keeping that money there. You get all your custom cut. It's going to be drastically cheaper for you. You're going to be paying substantially less. Right now, I think my beef, if you buy the equivalent amount of beef at local Walmart, the beef that you buy from us runs about half, if I remember right. I think it's going to run about half of what it would cost to get the same amount of meat. And as those meat prices in the store go up, guys, my meat prices really aren't going up. Our cost is not going up that much with ours. So we still have not raised our prices since pre-pandemic, and we're not losing any money. Because our processor hasn't increased their prices, and there's not really, because we're small farmers, even diesel fuel going up in prices does not affect us that much. Yeah, I mean, overall it makes some difference, but not a lot. So getting with those local processors, those small processors, those guys are going to really help you out here. But the big thing to just realize is that there's going to be another shortage. Guys, it's probably time to start stocking up a little bit, getting those orders on. We're taking orders right now for all of our next year beef and pork and poultry, and getting on those wait lists and everything. So we raise everything direct to order, so we don't have a wait list. You just tell us and at the end of the year in January or in November, December, what you want for the next year, and we raise it all out. A lot of small processors work that way, so you do have to be a little bit more decisive with your planning to use these small processors. And you have to have obviously a deep freezer and everything, but guys, this is coming, and we're seeing right now we're going to see higher beef prices because the processors are going to be short. We're seeing higher inputs into those beef because in the south we had torrential rains, so it caused a hay shortage because the hay was growing but nobody could cut it. In the north they had droughts, and so they were having issues up there. Then we had the storms that came through that caused lots of crop damage. There's lots of reasons for actually excessive crop damage right now, but we know that the grain count is significantly down, and that so there's going to be shortages in that front as well. We're having more issues and more issues with pest resistance and chemical resistance on the GMO side of things, so which is why we raise all organic stuff, but that's a whole nother discussion. Anyways, guys, the bottom line is that if you're not doing some type of preparation to get ready for this, then you're just putting your head in the sand out there. And you know, we're not one of the doomsday channels or anything out there, but y'all should be doing a little something to prepare for this. But the big thing is just getting with those local processors, because we're just going to be a lot cheaper. And we know that beef prices are going to continue going up. The latest inflation numbers that the Fed posted, I think it was 5.9% inflation for this last year. That didn't take into account the three biggest things that we have: fuel, housing, and food. Those were the three biggest inflation factors, and they didn't account for that. So we already know that our inflation numbers were probably closer to, what, I don't know, 10%, 12%, something like that. I don't know about you, but I didn't get a pay raise this last year. So those are the issues that we're dealing with, guys, and it's just going to get worse. We're still printing tons and tons of money. Eventually that'll catch up. Who knows when? People have been saying it's going to catch up to the government for 20, 30 years and never has yet, but eventually it probably has to. But at the end of the day, they're just going to keep printing money. Your money is going to become worth less. So you're going to be able to buy less with it. So it's just, you know, it's a fact of life, it's a fact of what's going on around us. And our costs are going up. So it's an issue, and we need to get ahead of it. We need to address it from a personal standpoint. So make sure you get with a local processor. Find somebody that can supply you that food that you need so that you can go do what it is that you like to do, and quit trucking in horrible quality beef from 1,200 miles away, buying it at Walmart at a premium for low grade crap. Why in the world would you pay these premium prices for this low grade shit at Walmart? I have no idea. Anyways, get with a local producer, get better quality, significantly cheaper, and you can get your freezer stocked up so that you're good to go. Most of our customers buy a year at a time, and so they don't have to worry about the beef prices. Doesn't matter to them. So anyways, guys, really appreciate y'all watching. I didn't mean for this to be an all doomsday naysayer video, but just being in this house kind of made me think of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And Manuel and I, we're going to post a Thanksgiving video here, but if we, for whatever reason we don't get to it, please have a great Thanksgiving this year, guys. We will have more videos coming out next week after Thanksgiving break. I think we probably will start dropping some Saturday, actually, right after Thanksgiving. So we are going to take Thursday and Friday off, though, and enjoy it with our family. So thanks again for watching, guys. Really love all my subscribers. If you have not subscribed or liked the video, please do so. Thank you.